Hello.
Was Josh. Josh was Eric the whole time.
Was I?
Eric was gonna show us a picture and he just disappeared and then you appeared.
Nice. Picture this, motherfucker. Oh, I don't
Yeah.
know. I am super tired today.
Couldn't stay up so late and party every night, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Partying every day. Like Rebecca Black.
I realized I hung up on myself.
Nice. Jeez, I thought I forgot how to spell.
You forgot how to what? Nice.
Oh, so what'd you end up making tonight there, Ozzy?
I made mashed potatoes with sausages and steamed broccoli.
Ooh, that sounds real good. Uh,
Sausages were delicious.
it, I did diced potatoes, ham breaded chicken, nuggets, chicken nuggets, and then I combined them together and melted some cheese over it.
Nice. Hard to go wrong with melted cheese. Oh, yum.
Uh, what was that, Josh? Mm.
How's it going, everyone?
Yo.
Yeah. There, Oz.
What's that?
I said you beat me to it.
I think I put something on there.
How's the weather for y'all up there?
Not bad. I
Oh.
heard they got a bit of snow up in Immenchuck, though.
We did, but it was like +10 today.
It's like
Hey,
plus
like
14 or
it's
16
supposed to be
down
like
here.
12 tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
It's beautiful.
We're about back into summer weather down here.
Wow.
West Virginia goes from one end to the other real quick.
Gray. Get those white ones out of here. I said gray. Gray.
I see.
Hold on. Yep.
I see the light.
I think so.
Did we not
There
leave
was-
one alive?
One that was
Hey.
unconscious.
Yeah. We were moving to interrogate him or something.
We're developing some humanitarian principles. Or orchitarian. Yeah. Yeah, humanoiditarian. We're looters without borders.
That's the name of a campaign now.
I love it. Oh my god, that's awesome. Give that man inspiration. Sure is. I cannot believe I won initiative with a 12.
Yeah.
I did.
Yep.
I can hear you all right, but you definitely sound a little more distant than usual there, Josh, just so you know. You're on it.
Is that better?
That's better.
My cord, my headphone cord was partially unplugged.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so how much damage does an ancient red dragon do, guy? What?
Enough to kill a party.
I was just kidding. It's an adult.
Don't worry, guys. It's not as bad.
Yeah.
It'll only kill you 3 times over instead of 5 times over. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Nothing to worry about.
It's like plot twist. This is a Descent into Avernus campaign. You guys are about to die and go there. Yeah.
I just have to run inside. I'll be right back.
Okay.
That would be an annoyingly fun campaign. Like,
To the nine
you're
hells.
sent to hell. Yeah, you're sent to hell, and your party gets killed. TPK all the time. You just start over at the beginning, and your goal is to get out of the 9 hells. But each time you get TPK, you lose all your stuff, and you start down at level 1. But you still keep your levels.
Right. Fuck, that'd be frustrating.
It would, but it'd be fun. Like, you would have to have a certain type of play group to do it. I'm one of those people.
Okay, Eric. I'm just writing down beside your name. Wants to die. A lot. Yeah.
Hey, I'm always ready.
I was born ready.
Everybody,
I got
everybody
20
says they're ready to
backup
die
characters?
until they. Everybody says they're ready to die until they start making death saves. Do, 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 do.
I got 20 characters and 40 voices to go with them. I'm good.
Nice. Are you ready for ones week, Karsten?
Yeah, it should be fun.
Nice. I won't be
Oh
there
my god,
this
it's
week.
already one's week.
Yeah, it's ones week. I won't be there this week, unfortunately. Oh no. Oh bother. I'm going to miss,
Unfortunate.
I'm going to miss ones week for 4 classes. Yeah.
It's good though. It's like you just go and try to turn your brain off and just do everything you're supposed to do.
That's all you can do. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
How did you find the GE curriculum this month?
That's yeah, so it's the throw. The throw's weird.
I struggled with it.
I find okay, just throws in general, like I have not used one once ever in a roll.
Yeah.
I've used actually the only one I used was when you're kind of behind them and you have their leg.
Yeah.
And you kind of just like tap their heel so that they can't step back and they just go down.
Yeah, I've done
Actually
that one
used
many times
yeah.
too, yeah.
Yeah, so that one actually works because you can get into that position and it's not really a throw, it's just kind of like bringing them down, but like the other ones, I don't know. But I think the half guard stuff is really good.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Like the advancing from top from half guard like that, that's so applicable.
Yeah.
Especially like where he was saying like if they jam your arm in the way, like what you do about that, that's so good. Like there's so many times when I'm like, this is almost our curriculum, but not quite, and now I don't know how to advance because they're just jamming up the attack.
Yeah. No, I thought that was good too. I liked the GE curriculum more this month though. The Nogi, sorry, I like the Nogi
The
stuff.
Nogi?
Yeah.
Nogi's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. But I think with that though, it was just like, okay, start from the back and focus on just finishing this and then moving to this. And then
I think we don't do very much of that, of like how to finish the last parts of an attack.
yeah.
It's actually for a while now I've had a problem submitting people because we're practicing Like I'll get into good positions, but then I won't like finish the submissions. And
Yeah.
I'm glad that we've spent just like a full month just
Just
closing out the submission.
Yeah,
Especially that one, it's really easy to get into.
no, for sure. Um, there was also I liked some of the sessions where he would start from the end and work backwards.
Yeah.
Some of those months, that one month where you started from the finish and then worked your way back to the takedown, I really liked that month because, like you
Are you
said,
talking about just this last one?
no, I think that was in November.
I forget what we did for that.
It was like, or maybe it was October even, but that was when we were like really focused on the bow and arrow choke,
Oh yeah.
and it was like start on the
Oh
bottom.
right,
and-
I remember that.
Yeah, that was cool.
Wait, so
I think it was the
Bow and arrow choke sounds like fun.
I think it was the bow and arrow choke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh yeah, like you're grabbing their collar and your leg is like stretching them from the other side, and you're just like,
Yeah.
your whole body's the bow, and the string is
there-
like along their neck, and they're the arrow, except they don't ever get out of the bow.
No, they don't. Yeah.
Nice.
I think I've seen that one.
Oh fuck yeah! Here's an image of it. Here's a good image of it.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. And Rick is really
Yeah.
good at them. Yeah. Hi, Dean.
Hey everybody, sorry I'm late.
That's okay.
We're just talking about bow and arrow chokes.
I know how to hold out on bow and arrow chokes because I'm always getting bow and arrow choked.
I really want to do wrestling again. Maybe that's what I need to get with my brothers and do this summer.
Nice.
I only ever did one wrestling class. But yeah, it's very similar. It's just the ending that's different, but there we use some of the stuff in jiu-jitsu, like the single leg and double leg takedown, that sort of thing.
I mean, I wrestled middle school to the beginning of my high school, and like the only move I was ever good at was single leg takedown and bear hugs.
Mm.
So
Is bear hug where you like get the arms as well, or
I don't
Zone.
I would post the forehead, slip up under their arms, and lock my hands.
Oh yeah. And then you kind of lift and like turn them over and like bring them down.
Is that kind of like
Uh,
That-
I didn't. Yeah, I would sometimes bring them down, but other times I would just get a tap submission on squeezing.
Jordan did a single leg to me last week, and I almost got him into a triangle as a counter.
Nice.
Oh
my God.
Because I was watching videos that same day, like on Instagram, on like how to counter a single leg with the triangle.
Yeah.
And I was
Oh,
like so
okay.
close, and then he got out of it, and I could hear Andrew from across the room. He's like, "Oh, you were so close," and I was like, "Damn it!" Yeah, it was really fun. I felt
No,
so
that's
happy
really
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've stopped trying to triangle Jordan.
Yes.
I
just
was
think-
Go ahead. Sorry.
It's okay.
No, I was done. Go ahead.
No, middle school and high school I was stronger than most kids my age because of like farm work. So bear hug was quick and easy to either lay them down and get them to a pinning position, or just make them tap where they couldn't breathe.
Oof. Nice. All right, you guys ready to fucking strangle some monsters in hallways in a dark abandoned mine fortress?
Do it.
Yay! Let's
Okay.
not die.
Yeah. So you guys drop down from the ceiling of this semi-hidden entrance, and then came through a hidden door, ambushed a bunch of orcs that were in this room, killed most of them. You have one unconscious hostage right now, and a closed door in front of you guys. What do you want to do? You don't hear any noise coming from the other side of the door after you guys' altercation that you're aware of.
Looking on the
Oh.
map, the closed door is the down below us there, is that right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, the blue line is the door. Yeah, that is closed currently. There was these two triangles, I guess. That's right, I was using triangles for bad guys. But those were the orcs that were outside of the building itself when you seen them. So here, I'll just put another door right there. That was the last place that you seen them, for point of reference.
If we well, let's go and check out that other room, I guess.
This one here.
Yeah, what's in there?
This is the room that you guys started in.
Oh,
You popped down and then you came through this door and then got into the fight in this room. As there was a hidden door right here that you guys were looking through.
ah,
And now you guys are standing in the room that all of those orcs were hiding in. As you had them rush into this room. And then you fought them and then you moved into here. Dean, you're on mute, but do you want to roll for initiative? Everybody else has.
Yes, I absolutely want to.
Okay.
like I'll look around for more hidden doors at the moment.
Would y'all like me to work on talking to this orc? It would take a little bit, but if we would like me to do it quicker, I could cast it instead of doing a ritual.
Is it outside through the door, like down, or is that like more cave?
Down this way.
Yeah.
So there's a door here, and then
Yeah.
as far as you know, this door leads into something, and then there's another door that goes to the exit of the building that you guys are in.
Okay.
Let's see here. Anyone with a 6. Okay. Hackspice, I guess if you said that you were going to be looking around for any more secrets in here, make a perception or investigation check. And just let me know how you're looking around. And like, are you looking at this room, or just kind of like wandering between both areas?
Mostly in the room we're right now.
Okay.
I will use perception, and I'll be moving around, feeling for doors, and also looking for anything that might be similar to the other hidden door that we came through. Perhaps they use
There was a
similar concealing techniques.
Okay.
The big 8.
Big 8. You
I
don't
found them
find.
all.
Yeah, you find
There are
everything.
none.
You've unlocked the secrets of the universe. Let's see here. You don't notice anything like out of the ordinary about the walls that you can tell. You're just kind of glancing around them, but you're kind of also like stumbling over top of the odd like dead orc body, and yeah, that's about it. You find like a pack in the corner, like a bag that like that must be part of like the orcs' belongings and stuff. But otherwise, you don't find any other portals anywhere, entries or anything. Let's see here. You do hear, as you like, when you're walking around though, you pass by this door, and as you do, like for a moment, you get this like this wave of heat, but it passes by you. There's something like you could hear like something like thudding through the hallway, but it carries on and then it trails off. And
Did any of you feel the warmth?
Oh no, did we?
I'd say that the room in general would have felt this wave of heat kind of pass by, just like momentarily. I'll say yeah, you guys did. But Hackspice, you have a better idea of the direction that it went. And you're the only one that heard the footsteps that went along with it as well.
If anybody else is going to do anything, I'll move over to the door.
The only thing I'm going to do is pick up one boulder and several small stones.
Okay. I will say some of the material in the bigger room, Hackspice, or sorry, Blammerhoff, as you're picking things up, you realize that it is it's not like a metal slag. It has more of an arcane nature to it. Some of the stuff, and as you kind of moving through and looking through stones, you pick up some of it, and you can see like little fizzles of smoke continuing off of some of these pieces, and they almost kind of light up a little bit every now and then.
I may collect some samples. I don't know that. Can I do an Arcana check to see exactly what it is?
Yeah, for sure. Nice. It's some sort of magic rock stuff.
Excellent. Crack the case.
This is crack the case. But you're familiar with it from like a dwarven perspective, but just like what exactly the nature of it is, you're not quite sure on hand.
Great. Well, I'll grab like a couple extra pieces to investigate later.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. It moved westward. There you go. Cool. Dakin, was there anything you were doing in the room?
Would you like me to talk to this gentleman? I would just need 10 minutes, but it sounds like felt like we have something that passes by every so often. I don't know if it's good to stay here or if we should try to go out.
This goblin is going to hang out by this doorway here.
Yeah, we have a go.
Yeah. So Dakin, you're offering to cast a ritual spell?
Yeah.
Okay.
To talk to the orc.
I can stay behind if everyone else wants to move ahead. Unless there's a fight. In which case I'll join the fight.
Stay together.
There are those two guards, yeah.
Because of babysitting, don't split the party.
Nice. I can appreciate that.
Otherwise, we could just leave them and venture on in to find the so-called mayor of that town.
As of right now, he's basically unconscious beside like the bags and whatnot that the orcs were kind of like their camping gear and all that stuff. As you leave him unconscious there, unless you want to like try to wake him up and talk to him.
I mean, he has a shattered leg. I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon. I think Eowyn kind of secured his position. How about Marianne and Eowyn? Is there anything you guys are wanting to do before Hackspice attempts to open the door?
Kind of sticking close to Hackspice, I guess.
Okay.
I will ready myself by the door.
Okay.
Prepared for whatever comes through it.
Sounds good. Okay.
And by prepared, it means I'm going to hit anything that comes through the door with a big hammer.
Okay. All right, Hackspice, you open the door.
Yes, sir. Nice and slow and quiet like.
Okay.
All sneaky.
Here. I'll open it. There you go. Okay, yeah, make a stealth check, I guess.
Oh, quiet as a mouse. Not 20.
Nice. Yeah, the door opens without a sound. The hinges are well oiled.
And I'll slowly peek around the corner to the west.
To the west, okay. You can see that it goes right to the end. These are 10-foot blocks, basically, so you can see right to the end there. It is dark. There's
I have
no.
dark vision.
Yes, enjoy your dark vision. Yes,
I just had to say that because it's awesome.
yes. So yeah, you can
I
see. Yeah, you can see
There we
60.
go.
Yeah, from you, you can see 60 feet onto the end, and then it kind of banks around the corner and then goes in this direction. And you can hear like a faint echo coming from down here of like steps, like clattering, like chick, chick, like a slump, click, 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 slump, click, 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 as something is like shambling up and down that hallway. And then you can see further, about here in low light and then some dim light further on. It appears to be a dead end at the end of the hallway, but you can see what appears to be like a doorway or like a turn up this way.
I'll point to the west and say to, is that Blammerhoff behind me?
This is Eowyn.
Eowyn. And I'll say to Eowyn, nice and quiet.
And I'll say
something
very
down to the
quietly.
west.
I'll say very quietly. I don't think I can be nice and quiet.
Something big went that way. Should we go the other way?
Well, since
I
I
am
have dark
not
vision
feared
too,
of any creature.
I'll come forward and offer a second pair of eyes, since I also have dark vision.
I'll step in the hall to the east side.
'Kay.
To make room for everybody else coming out.
Okay,
Going quietly as I can.
nice.
Actually, no, I'll back up to the door opposite. Does that door swing in or out? The one to the south?
The one to the south,
Yeah, does it open in or does it open out?
it opens inward.
I'm
It
going to
is a-
stand nice and close up against it and sort of brace against it a bit. Like put my foot against the one side so it can't open up right away.
Okay.
And stand there.
I'll say that's an iron door, and there's like a little bouncer vial that you can slide open and like look outside, as you can tell if you wanted to. And if you did, you would see two bored orcs at their post with their backs to the doorway.
Stay there for now. And I'll see which way the backup goes behind me.
Okay. What's cool. Marianne, is there anything you were wanting to do before leaving the room?
Really, I'm limited on what spells I have now, and I'm not stealthy at all, and I can't see anything. So, and Dakin is like, "Oh, I want to talk," and I'm like, "I don't want to be stuck in a room with Dakin talking in the dark."
That's great.
I'm gonna just if Owen's there, I'm just gonna like put my hand on Owen, and I'm just gonna go wherever Owen goes.
Okay. Okay.
Hold on to my tunic.
Nice. Okay.
I'm gonna try to retain that exact phrase in my head, exactly in that tone for as long as I live.
Oh my god. Okay.
Owen's pretty
Wisdom
dreamy.
is-
Nice. Yeah. Okay. You guys heading east? In the dark. Okay. Just like a human chain, or humanoid chain, I guess. Blammerhoff, are you leading the blind down the hallway?
One of us should lead, and one of us should be at the back. So, depending on which way we're going. Sure, I'll lead. Which way do you want to go? East? East or west?
Hack suggests east.
Hackspice suggests east.
East it is.
Okay.
I'll bring up the rear.
Okay.
What do we do with that orc before we left?
The goblin's in there with him. Nobody talked to him. He's just gonna close the door as you guys leave past,
Perfect.
and then
Smart goblin.
You know what? I'm gonna probably, because I jumped into the cave to keep that goblin safe. I'm gonna take his hand like he were a child. So I've got holding on to Owen's tunic, and I've got the goblin in my other hand.
you're bringing him with you. All right.
Can't protect him if he's not with us.
He's extremely disappointed. He was kind of like hoping. This is just kind of like muttering it. Goblin.
What do we do with the orc?
I think you guys just left him unconscious.
I thought Dakin wanted to talk to the orc.
Yeah, but he needs
no,
time. He needs time.
No, I also said I was okay. It was up to the group.
Do we want to interrogate first and then go exploring? It might give us some good information.
I will grab the orc and drag him along on my shoulder.
Okay. Nice.
Perfect.
Oh god.
I guess I will.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you guys get to the end of the tunnel or the hallway, and there's a doorway here in front of you, and it's a pretty nice like wooden door. It's like looks like it's well made. Blammerhoff, I guess you'd be the one that's at the door right now.
Yep.
And let's see here. Okay. Yes. Okay. As you get to the door, you can hear Axvice. You can hear echoing down the hallway. Steps getting louder.
Great.
Coming from the other end.
Okay. There's gonna be a pair of eyes at the end of that hallway. All right. What do we hear? I'll press my ear up against the door and listen to see what's on the other side of it.
You can hear like scuffling around.
Is there any opening in the door? Like anything to look through?
No. It seems like it's pretty. Looks like it's kind of like swollen to the fittings. Like it's like an old door. It's pretty well made, but it looks like it's like stuck to where it is right now.
Okay. I'll like look behind at everybody and make a motion to be quiet, and I'll cast a snare right in front of the door, and then bang on the door.
Okay. As you bang on the door, then you hear like shuffling getting louder, and then like there's like some thumps on the other side of the door, like some like just like intermittent like thunk thunk, and you can hear like moaning or like grunting, and then they're just you can hear. It sounds like there's a small group of creatures in this room. But they're not really talking. They're more just like
I guess I'll like bang again and growl in my best orcish impression.
they'll start banging on the door as well. And the door will start to like thud loudly, and then it'll kind of like shift forward a little bit, and then as they're continuing to bang on it and like and hit it, and it starts to crack. And I guess, are you backing up or?
Yeah, I'm backing up.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so this door eventually it just like smashes, it kind of smashes off the hinges as what appears to be a group of 5 recently killed orcs kind of stumbles out into the entryway.
Wait, recently.
Dead.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
They're undead.
Yes, so they appear to be undead
Great.
orcs as they stumble out into the room. With snare, that's a dex save, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Pretty sure.
sounds good. And you see, as they stumble through, one of the orcs in the middle of the group appears to be like a head taller than the rest, much more well built, and it has some form of armor about it, but it is dead as well. Two of the zombies are going to snap upside down from the snare and just start hanging above you. Eowyn, I guess. And yeah, Eowyn, what are you doing?
Do these things count as fiends?
They are undead. So no.
All right. I am going to attack the closest one to me.
Okay.
Whoops.
That's a hit.
All right.
Are you hitting one of them that's upside down? I guess the first two that come out of the room are upside down, hanging from the magical snare.
Okay. Yeah, I'll club that one.
Okay. Yeah, so just like this, they both stumble out, they swing up from the snare, and then as they do, I guess you just like take your sword and just cleave one of them in half as it's hanging upside down.
Hammer.
Sorry, yes. You smash it into the side of the wall, and it the top half just like severs from its spine and drops to the ground. And yeah, you kill one of them. One of them's still upside down, and then the rest of them are kind of stumbling into the hallway. Who's next? I guess Green. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Blabbermouth.
that's Yeah, so I'm gonna cast Catapult and hurl the boulder that I picked up.
Okay.
So it's a dex save on them, and then 3d8 if I hit.
Okay. They're all gonna fail. Nice. Okay. I'll say that the upside down zombie is now dead as well. And now there's three of them in this weird Triforce looking formation. And they will stumble out into the hallway. Dakin, what are you doing?
Dakin is going to shift his way to the back of the group because he feels like something might be coming that way. And I will prep a spell for anything that I can catch the movement of from down the hallway.
Okay. Just a reminder that this is all dark. I guess you guys are standing around in the pitch black right now.
No, I was just saying catch the move. Like,
Yep.
how you can sometimes make shapes in the dark, you know.
Right.
But that's fine.
Is there any light coming from the room that we just opened the door to, or that the zombies came out of?
This room, there is no light in. It was just a bunch of dead zombie orcs standing in.
Suddenly there's all these zombies in the dark.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, this is just like some sickening. There's like a faint light at the end of the hallway, like a very faint light you can see like through a doorway. or like against the wall itself. So I'll say right here. There's like this faint light around coming from here, and then that'll illuminate this corner this way, Blammerhoff, just because you thought to look that way. As you do that, these zombies are going to start making swings. The two zombies themselves, the little orc zombies, they're going to miss as they're trying to like slam into Eowyn and Blammerhoff, and then the big one is going to pull out this large great axe, and it is going to take a swing. That's going to be at Eowyn, and that's going to be for a 19.
That's a hit.
And that'll be for 5 slashing damage. As it swings this great axe into the side of you, and I'd say probably glances off the side and then like cracks into the wall itself, and then it pulls it back, and you see that this axe is securely fastened around its arm, and it's only sort of holding onto it, and it's more like just wrapped around its hand and forearm up to its elbow in what appears to be like barbed wire. They don't look very smart.
Understood.
Oh, that's right. This is what I meant to do. There we go. Marianne, what are you doing?
When pushed against the wall, I'm gonna attempt to cast Fairy Fire behind. They're all clustered together, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all clustered together.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire there.
Oh man, that would be great.
Okay. Somehow one of the zombies is going to beat it, but the other two are going to fail, as one of them rolls in that 20.
That's my level 1 spell slots.
Okay. As they light up, and let's see here. Fairy Fire. Dim light in a 10-foot radius. Okay. Yeah, so you guys can kind of see what's going on. So now like the hallway kind of lights up around here, and you can see like the doorway around the corner, and as it lights up, Marianne, you can see what you just cast the spell on is just a group of undead orcs, one of them being much larger than the others.
And then I'm also just gonna kind of like keep my other hand on the goblin and be like, stay close.
He's just like, zombies. They should have hired us instead. The Hack Spice, what are you doing?
I don't see anything coming down the west hallway yet.
Not yet, nope.
Question: the javelin of returning.
Mm-hmm.
Does it happen at the end of my turn? Start of the next turn? Does it happen on a hit or a miss or both? Or
that's a good question. Let's say at the start of your next turn, or you can use a bonus action.
okay. I will launch my javelin at the largest orc down the hallway.
Okay.
Turn around past Marianne, who's against the wall.
Okay.
And then a hand axe will follow.
Okay. Oh, my phone just died.
14.
That will
24.
the 14 will hit, and the 24 will hit.
Nice. $18 points of damage.
Do you guys hear that staticky sound?
A little bit, yeah. What is that?
Is that jockey?
On. Jockey's got some music playing,
Oh, that might have
Yeah.
been Marianne, maybe.
but you can.
I
skip
can
it,
mute.
there's no music behind it, I think.
Yes. Okay, 18 damage total. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, this javelin is just kind of like sticking out of the side of it right now, and emitting this
The
like
hand
faint
axe as
little
well.
yeah, and the hand axe in its forehead as it's still like looking around, and then it turns and it looks and it is now facing down towards you guys with its back toward Blammerhoff. And whoa, jeez, that was silly. And I missed your turn last round, Hackspice. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, dude.
What are you going to do as you and Dakin hear something at the end of your turn as this something comes around the corner? Hackspice, you see it to be a red dragon, a wormling, as it comes around the corner, but it looks like it is missing parts and it is covered in fresh, well, from what you can tell to be bandages that are still dripping, some sort of black and white liquid. It's pretty far away, so I'm trying to be relatively generous.
Incoming mummy dragon. Heads up.
And it is going to you'll see as you say that, then its mouth is going to light up with like fire kind of like just around its mouth and its eyes for a moment, and it'll flash, and then you'll see it, and then it'll go out again, and you'll just hear like the growling as it's like thunk thunk like coming down the hallway towards you guys. What was your prepared spell? Did you have one as a reaction? Dakin?
Toll the Dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Toll the Dead.
That's a
12 on the wisdom.
15.
Okay, so it does nothing.
Okay. Cool. What do you guys want to do? Hackspice, what do you want to do?
Beginning of the next turn, javelin back. I'll lose the javelin and another javelin, regular one, behind it down the hall at the dragon.
Okay.
Actually, no, that's not true. I will throw.
It's about 120
One
feet away from you,
javelin.
right?
Sorry, at disadvantage.
Okay.
And miss and bonus action rage.
Okay. Are you moving to the front or just leaving Dak in there?
Yes, and I will do my full 30 feet of movement
Okay.
towards the dragon.
Okay. Just remember the 10-foot blocks.
Yes.
Cool.
And raging.
Yes.
Okay.
Blammerhoff, what are you doing?
So we have to finish off these zombies. But can I get into the room behind the zombies?
Yeah, as
While
long as
making attack?
yeah, if you're still attacking them while in range, then yeah, you can just you can reposition around them.
I'll just reposition and like get a quick glance of if there's. I guess there's just a door, right? There's
Yes.
nothing else to see. All right, I'll just make a mace attack.
Okay.
Which is
You can see that there's a ladder that ascends to a wooden platform on the northwest corner of the room, and that's about it. The
Okay.
room is probably like 20 feet high. So there's like a little ladder that goes up onto like a little platform up here, like where you put your bikes if it was a garage or something,
okay.
or like your Christmas decorations.
Is it strength for attacks?
Yeah, if you're attacking with a mace, then yeah, it would be strength based.
Jeez.
Plus your proficiency. So it'd be a 10. If you hit one of the little zombie orcs.
Oh, right, okay.
If you're hitting one of the
Yeah.
zombie orcs, it's actually a hit too. 8 is
Oh,
a
okay.
hit. Yeah. They're slow
Sweet,
and
okay.
they're slow and dumb and dead.
So damage 6.
Okay. One of them is going to drop. as you just bring the mace down on the back of its head. And then I guess the big one is gonna still be looking around at you guys. And then with that, what is Dakin doing?
This is another dragon, so Dakin's not gonna waste any time, and he's just gonna start firing off magic missiles.
Okay.
So let's do the first one here. Let's see, I guess I roll. Was it 3d4s? Plus 3, okay.
Okay.
18 damage.
Nice. Cool. As you do that, then this big zombie and little zombie, the little zombie is going to attack you, Blammerhoff. That's going to be a 16 to hit, I believe. And then the big guy is going to take a swing at Eowyn, and he's going to miss with his big sword. The little zombie, Blammerhoff's going to hit you for 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And yes, they're just going to keep moving around. And as they do, then this dragon is going to continue to advance. It is going to flap its wings, and it is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just kind of like land right here. As it's going to growl and continue to slouch forward towards you guys. Marianne, what are you doing? You're on mute, by the way.
You're mute. Yeah.
Oh, that. I think I was gonna stay put. There's a big thing at the end of the hall.
Yeah, there's a dragon coming down the hallway, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4, about 40 feet away from Hackspice. Which is about, 40, 50, 60, about 60 to 70 feet away from you right now.
It's a red dragon. Does it look like it's undead, or can we tell? I'm blind.
The Hackspice scene, it's wrapped in bandages. And I'm just saying it's a red because, well, you saw the fire coming out of its mouth. And, yeah, there's a bit of meta knowledge, I guess I gave you. I shouldn't have. But yeah, there was breathing. There was a glimpse of it breathing fire for a moment. And there was like a flash that would have like lit up the hallway for just long enough for you to see that it was like a freshly killed dragon wrapped in fresh bandages and still dripping blood in some areas.
Oh, I have a level 2 spell and cantrips left. One of the spells I can cast is Create Water. I would like to... I'm just going to bring that spell up real quick here. I'd like to hold an action, so if the dragon goes to breathe fire, I put a whole bunch of water in its face.
Okay. That's new.
Front range, casting time 1 action. Alright, I would like to create water in the dragon's face. Moment it tries to breathe fire on us.
Okay.
And alright, so yeah.
Nice.
Still got the goblin. I kind of put the goblin behind me.
Oh, he's
and
already moved behind you. As soon as the dragon was there, he just magically appeared behind you instead.
Such a good goblin.
Although he's kind of whimpering because now he's close to these zombies, and yeah, he's just kind of cowering behind Eowyn now at this point.
Right. So yeah, I ready that action to create water in the dragon's mouth at a 2nd level.
Okay. Eowyn, what are you doing?
I am going to take a swing at the closest zombie right now.
Okay, that'd probably be the big one that's attacking you as well.
do that.
That's a hit for sure. Nice. And he's still kind of standing.
Oh, max damage.
Nice. Actually, yeah, he's super bloodied. As you just kind of like smash into the side of him, and you can hear like the crunching and the crumpling of his unarmed arm, the one that's not tied to a weapon, and just kind of starts to. You can see it like hanging loose at this point as you've dislocated it, and it's just
Hanging loose, brah.
yeah, just hanging loose. Slumped before you. He's still standing and still in the fight, but you can tell that it's not for much longer.
Okay.
Cool. Hacksvice, are you running up on this dragon still? Oh, Marianne, your spell, it has a 30-foot range, by the way. So you'll probably want to move closer to where Hacksvice is if you want to have that available.
Oh, then yes.
Okay.
And I'm moving up.
Okay. So like as you like run up to Hacksvice, and a Hacksvice runs towards it, and it is going to run towards you as well.
I'm
And
attacking it.
yes. As it is, it's going to prepare to use its breath weapon down the hallway. But you have your attack first. You might kill it before it does it, but we'll
Because
see.
I've got the reach,
Yes.
hand axe, and then I swing forward just as my javelin appears in my hand. Just stab it with a 24.
Nice. Those both hit.
Nice.
Yep. It sees you coming though.
Because I'm raging. 22 points of damage.
Nice.
Boom.
Okay. Nice. That is going to be a hit, and it is going to use its breath weapon.
Are you triggered action?
Yeah. As 10 gallons of water dumps over top of its face. And let me just see here. I'm going to roll. Yeah, that is going to just extinguish its breath before it is able to actually use it.
Yeah.
As it just goes like whoosh, and then there's splash, and then some of the bandages on its face kind of like start to dissolve from the water itself, and then its jaw kind of like snaps loose for a moment, and then it like grabs onto its jaw and starts to reposition and put it back in place, and it starts sputtering and it kind of coughing, or like the undead equivalent of coughing, as the fire just dissipates, and that is
The whole
it.
thing's probably like surrounded in steam now.
Yeah, now the hallway is filled with dark fog. So there you go. Yeah. Thanks, Blabberhoff. This whole area here is now foggy.
That probably looked pretty cool though. It just like tried to breathe fire and then suddenly just exploded in a puff of steam.
Now it's all foggy over here. Hackspace, you're blind.
Perfect.
Senses. Okay, yeah, the dragon has blind sight. Okay, cool. But it's that's its turn as it attempted to use the breath weapon. Blabberhoff, what are you doing other than this is ruining Hackspace's day or his future, the prospects of his future?
I'm gonna magic stone sling attack the big zombie in the back of the head since he's facing Eowyn.
Okay, nice. The fog machine and the neon zombies, nice. Too bad you guys don't have a.
Go ahead.
I said, too bad you guys don't have a bard, so you could have like a fog machine hallway rave.
Is it ranged as dex? Is that how that works?
With Magic Stone, you use your spell casting modifier.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Oh. Something.
Plus your proficiency.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Okay. On the big one, it's gonna glance. the stone's gonna glance off of what little armor it has, and it's gonna turn back and look at you for a moment, and it'll bring up its sword and do a backhanded swing against you for a 19. And as it does this, then the little one beside it is going to stumble through and then attack Eowyn for a 16. Is that going to hit you, Eowyn? 16? You're on mute, Dean.
Oh, sorry. Nope, does not hit.
Okay. The big sword's going to hit Blammerhoff for 5 slashing damage. And then that's their turn. As the big one starts to move towards you now. And just like grumble angrily. And Dakin, what are you doing? You're on mute, Dakin, just so you know. The
I
hallway.
can't really see the dragon
No.
as
you
of
can-
right now.
You can smell the mist, and you can hear like the kerfuffle down the hallway.
So it's not good enough to cast magic missile right now.
Well, magic missile will auto hit anyway.
Okay.
Although I guess you need to see the target though. To be fair,
You want me to do an Arcana check?
I'd say make a perception
I'm
check.
Well, I was going to say I'm a necromancer, and like that is magic I would know and feel, but okay. Yeah, I'm not going to risk it.
Okay. What do you hear?
I'm going to cast
What do you hear Hackspice yelling in the hallway?
Sorry, am I yelling in the hallway?
I said, what do you hear Hackspice saying or yelling in the hallway when you're trying to like make sense of where this dragon is? What's Hackspice doing?
Probably just grunting, actually.
Grunting at the sudden blindness from the mist.
Yep.
For some reason, you're feeling spiteful to Blammerhoff.
For no reason in particular.
For no reason in particular, you're just like, I have a real problem with dwarves right now.
I'm going to just turn around real quick and cast Toll the Dead on one of the zombies.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's a fail. Does an 8 pass?
Alright. Yeah.
You want to go on
no.
the big zombie or the small zombie?
Big zombie.
Okay, for 6 damage. Okay.
Yep.
Nice. It is going to drop dead for real this time. As its head kind of like tilts to the side at the sound of these bells, and then from its forehead in, it's going to start to cave in on itself. It's just, as the necrotic energy just makes it decay even faster, and then it just starts to dissolve, and then just falls to the ground limp,
Okay, you get you a drink.
with one zombie standing.
Does Grim Harvest work on undead?
I don't see why not. That's like pulling temporary hit points, right?
I'll post it here in a second. I got a cranky baby.
No, it's all good. Yeah, it counts. It counts. When you kill a creature, it counts. I'll say so anyways, for now. Marianne, what are you doing?
Dragon's still alive. I'm going to. What's the earth like? What's the environment like here? Are we?
Hardstone. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna use Druidcraft. It's a cantrip, and I'm just gonna make my cactus glow so I can see what's going on.
Okay. As you make your cactus glow, You can see this like misty corridor and like kind of a silhouette of Haxvice and a darker silhouette around it, but it's effectively like concealed or covered by the fog itself.
I'm out of spells that aren't cantrips, so I'm gonna keep an eye on what's going on, and then
Okay.
if I can spare the dying if needed.
Okay. Alrighty. Eowyn, what are you doing? There's one zombie in front of you, and then there is a dragon fight at the end of the hallway.
I'm always concerned with the enemy that's trying to kill me right now, and right now it's a zombie.
Okay. Nice.
Nice.
You kill the zombie. How do you kill the zombie, Dean? Eowyn.
Knock its head right off.
You
Knock its head off.
The head, you smash the head clean off, and it flies just over top Blammerhoff's head. Because Blammerhoff's a little bit shorter than most humanoids. And it just rolls into the room, and it bounces against this door. And you can see that
And
the
I'm going
door
to say,
is not locked.
as I do it, I'm going to say, heads up!
Dean, you can have inspiration. You have 1 inspiration point, Dean.
Beautiful.
All right, and then I will move, if I have movement left, move closer to this dragon.
Okay. You have movement, yep. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so you'll just you'll run up beside Marianne, basically. Cool. Haxvice, what are you doing?
I'm gonna attack this dragon.
Okay. It's like kind of trying to,
Cloud of steam.
it's trying to take deep breaths into steam, and it's not working. It's kind of sputtering, and
Do I have disadvantage, I'm assuming?
let me see here. No, it's gonna dissipate. By the time your turn starts, it's gonna start to clear up.
Cool, javelin and hand axe.
Nice, that's a hit and a miss.
Ooh, 12 damage maximum.
Nice. It's gonna bite you for a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Okay. And that is going to be, let's see here, d10 plus a d6. That is going to be 5 piercing damage and 5 fire damage. So 10 total, so 5 total after your rage.
I'm not immune to the fire, so it'd be 5 fire and
Okay, so 7 total.
7, yeah.
7 total.
Thank you.
Yes, as it'll bite into you, and it will not attempt to hold on to you. It is dead. It is not intelligent. It is just snapping into whatever moves as you're attacking it. I'll say that it bites you as you make an attack, you miss, and then it swings in and it bites you, and then you land your second attack, and then it pulls back, so it does not attempt to grapple you. How does that sound?
Wonderful.
And then it is going to
Bring it on, beast.
This is going to stay in that position. And Blammerhoff, what are you doing over in this room here?
I'll help out with the dragon. I'll get as close as I can and then shoot off another magic stone from this thing.
Okay. As a dwarf, I think your movement speed is 20, so you're right about here with the goblin beside you, as the goblin is just going to move into this room. And he's just like, best of luck to you, and then he runs into this area. He's actually going to dash. Nice. As this rock just kind of like skips down the hallway, clink, 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 but it doesn't do anything.
Ooh,
Dakin,
I'm helping.
You're helping. Oh, you're gonna see the Dakin, what are you doing?
Magic missile for 6 damage.
Okay, that'll hit. Marianne.
I'm gonna ready an action to run up to Haxvice and spare the dying if he goes down.
Okay.
Mindlessly, like, flailing behind me to see if the goblin's still there, but more focused on Haxvice.
Are you gonna move up preemptively, or are you just like waiting to move up there?
I'm waiting to move up. I don't want to get in his way. If Haxvice goes down, I want to kind of like dive in there and spare the dying.
Okay, so you're just kind of like there, crouching down, just like getting ready to steal a base or something in baseball.
Yes.
Okay, ready to do like a power slide. Okay, cool. Eowyn, what are you doing? I'm assuming you're moving in.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to club this thing with my hammer.
Okay.
Oops.
That's a hit.
Okay, and I'm gonna use Divine Smite as well.
Okay.
For an extra 2, 1. Is this thing count as a fiend or undead?
It is undead.
Okay. Okay, so that's an extra 3d8 then, or sorry.
Holy shit. Really? 3d8?
Yeah, I get 2d8 extra radiant damage.
Yep.
Plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than first, and I that because I missed that first.
Okay.
Plus 1d8 against undead or fiends.
Okay. Nice.
Didn't do it.
It's gonna do enough though. How do you want it to die?
Um,
I'm going to crush its skull.
Nice. As a blast of radiant energy just like rifles through it, as you hit, you just bring the hammer down onto the top of its head, and then this is like this bright radiant bolt of energy just fires down the back of its spine and just splits it open right to the end of its tail, and the whole hallway just kind of lights up as like blood and bandages just fly out and shrivel away, and then it just goes dark again, other than the faint dim light of this of Pickles, the cactus, lighting the way.
Oh, creature! Feel the wisdom of Saloon!
All a good show, my friend.
Nice. My god. Okay, which room do you guys want to end up in? Do you want to end up in the goblin room, or do you want to go back down the hallway the way the dragon came?
Maybe finish the goblin room, I think.
Okay.
If everybody else is okay with that.
I will leave the dragon there and make note to come back and exhume the body later.
Okay.
Can I take a scale from the dragon? Put it in Pickle's little pot?
Yeah, you can do that as the rest of the group moves on. Haxvice, I'm just gonna, I forgot that, I'm just gonna imagine that there was an unconscious, crippled orc hanging off your back the entire time that this fight was happening.
No, I did type in some notes further up that said I put him down just before I moved
Oh, okay.
Marianne off to the side with
Nice.
the goblin.
Well, there goes my imagination.
I love the idea of his like limbs flinging around as
Yeah.
you're like attacking.
It's like you're wearing him like a cape.
You can retcon it anyway because that is fantastic.
Yeah. Just
Weekend at Bernie's.
Some heroes wear orcs.
yeah. Yeah.
Did anyone notice the door is open?
Indeed.
It's slightly ajar.
Lay down, bud.
That's not a door, or that's not a jar, that's a door.
I
Nice.
said it's only slightly ajar. It's mostly a door.
It's a mimic!
My god. Yep, yep. Awful.
Is the goblin in the room?
Yeah, he's in the room, chilling out.
Just stay close. If you get injured, we can't help you if you're missing.
He's like, yes, yes, of course. As he fumbles with this like little bag, as you come into the room with Pickles, and then he kind of fumbles with this little pouch that he kind of puts behind his back for a second.
Okay, Spill, what is that? To decide if goblins are like halflings and they eat things that they shouldn't?
It's like it's just a bag of mouse parts that I found. I was going to save it for later and eat it. You could have a piece if you want, and he'll kind of like hold the pouch towards you.
I'm gonna bluff.
Okay.
Insight. I'm gonna check his. I'm gonna insight that.
Okay.
Is it mouse parts, or do I believe it's mouse parts?
He's pretty. He seems like he's pretty comfortable with sharing with you.
Oh, you know what? No, you can have them.
He looks relieved, and then he keeps the bag to himself, and then he's going to, as you hear it, like, you hear like this faint like ching ching as it like goes into his back pockets.
I'm not eating mice.
Okay. All right. Are you guys opening the door?
Yes.
Who's opening the door?
I'll open it.
Okay. So as you go to touch the door handle, you notice right away that it's cold to the touch. But just on the handle itself. And do you want to proceed to open it?
Cold to the touch, eh?
Yeah.
I guess I'll be ready to do a quick absorb elements, and then yes, I'll open it.
Okay, so as you open it, or as you put your hand on it to move it, then this it like lights up for a moment, and then the steel dart flies out into the palm of your hand, and as it does, it is going to hit for a 24, and it is going to, as it stabs into you, you can feel like this cold energy just like seeping into you, and it is going to potentially do 9 cold damage.
Right, so that goes down by half if I cast absorb elements, right?
Yep,
As a
that's right.
reaction.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. It's round up or round down?
Round down.
Down. Okay, cool.
You okay?
I'll just like growl and curse and show everybody what happened to my hand. Ah! Somebody else go first.
Okay.
Hax is gonna bonus action second wind.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
I will help you wrap up your hand, though there's not much I can do because I'm out of healing spells. Don't forget you have good berries.
Nice.
And Haxvice will go and try to open the door if Eowyn is done.
And how many good berries? 2?
Everyone got 2.
Oh, the door opened after. He did open it. It just fired off. It was like a single use kind of trap. And he did open it, but he has like this little metal pin that was like stuck in the palm of his hand kind of thing that I'm assuming you would have pulled out, or you could leave it in there if you want.
You get a Hello Kitty Band-Aid.
Yeah, there you go.
Also eat the good berries.
Okay, I'll hold my position to wait to see what's through the door.
Okay. Yeah, you can see there's like this light coming from this end here, and it appears to be second here wide. It appears to just be the wall, but there's light coming from the bottom, like through some like cracks in it, and then this corner over this way, Haxvice. So this tile here, you can see light coming from around this area, but there's also this hallway that goes this way.
Axewife, before you get out of sight, I'm gonna try to throw guidance on you. The last 10 rounds.
Cool.
Give one to Owen, 2 on the next turn.
Okay. Dakin, is there anything you want to do while you're in the room? I'm kind of shifting back and forth on initiative, but I figured if you're available or if you're with your kiddo.
So there's light coming from that one wall. Is
Yeah.
there? Would everyone? I would quietly ask. Would everyone be okay with me trying to use mold earth on this to see if it can open?
That sounds prudent.
Mariana's grumpy because she could have done that and didn't think of it.
Firehawk will just grunt.
Nice. Make an Arcana check.
$19.
Nice. You clear away all of the old debris and mud and dirt around the door itself. The door is well made and wooden, and you can see a bunch of mud that was encased over top of it to kind of make it look like part of the wall. And yeah, you can see there's a wooden door where this light is coming from underneath, and there's a little latch on the side of it. So it looks like this is the locking side.
Well, gents, I would love to open this door, but I don't think I have the constitution to do it. One of you care to go first, please?
Well, guidance, whoever goes first.
Well, Owen can try to smash the door.
I think he's saying the Constitution because he's worried that it's trapped again. But you could definitely try to smash it if you want to.
Well,
Haxel put his hand up about the smashing. Maybe just use the latch. And I'll point to the little latch on the side.
you can smash it. Mind. I'm protected by holy forces.
We can use the orc as a battering ram.
I like.
Haxel, step into the little side hallway, take a look down there.
Okay.
Clear the way for someone else to go first then.
Okay.
Old-fashioned dungeon crawl. It was awesome.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it not too tedious being online. If it's going too slow, then I apologize, and I can fix it to my best ability if you want me to.
Doing great.
Okay. Eowyn, are you kicking this door in, or are you going to use the latch?
No, I'm gonna smash it in.
Okay. Make an athletics check, I guess.
Okay.
And after you smash it, are you
I will
just...
step back a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Have guidance if you choose.
Nice. Are you stepping into the hallway where Hackspice is, or down this way?
Hallway.
Hallway? Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit.
There we go. Oh, pay no mind to the number. The numbers are arbitrary. Nice. Yeah, you're gonna smash the door in, and you're going to see that you are several feet above the ground, and if you make a dexterity save as you stumble in, and you see that there's a pile of skulls leaned up against the wall that you could potentially be sliding down into this room.
Keep in mind you have guidance.
This room is well lit, as it is as the floor is covered in I don't like any of those yellows, as it is covered in skulls and candles, and there is.
Oh yeah, I can add. I get to add guidance to that roll.
1d4.
Okay.
Okay. Nice. You kind of scooch down, you slide, and let's see here. As you slide into the room itself, and you'll take 1 bludgeoning damage as you fall and land on like a candle, and it kind of like burns the side of you or something. And fall on a couple skulls, funny. And you see that there is across from you in the same room a figure that is like sitting down, leaning against the wall, and he is bleeding. You can see this doorway beside you, and then you can see like another archway that leads into another room. And this archway is not closed, but there is like a part, like kind of like a half curtain there, and that is going to be. Let's see here. This room here. There's this little curtain you can kind of see in there, but it's kind of like partially lit in there. And yes, there's this person here in the corner. It's well lit, so you can see that they appear to be a dragonborn at first, but at closer look you realize that he has wings, and he appears to be a red half dragon, and he's wearing armor. He is potentially bleeding out, and he's kind of like semi-conscious, and he kind of sees you come through, and he kind of like looks to you, and then he just kind of like looks back toward the archway, and yeah, he just does like a half-hearted gesture towards you.
Can I ask him what happened? Or what's happening here?
Yeah, but he's. Let me see here. Yeah, so you ask him what happens, and then he kind of like mutters in. Do you speak Draconic?
I do.
Nice. Yeah, so he'll mutter in Draconic that he was betrayed. Him and his brother were betrayed when they came here to work, and then he kind of like sputters and coughs a bit, and then he kind of like his eyes kind of glaze over a little bit, and yeah, he'll just kind of like gesture to his wounds as he's like starting to bleed out, and I don't suppose you could help me, do you? And yes.
Can I would I be able to lay hands and give him, say, 5 hit points?
If you wish to, yeah, you can totally do that.
I will do that.
Okay. He'll stop making death saves, and you'll kind of like close up the wound, and then he'll kind of like get up onto his feet, and you'll see that he has an empty sheath, like a sword sheath for like where a long sword would be. His armor's kind of beat up, and then he does have a short sword on his side as well. And he'll thank you.
I'll ask him, what was your mission here?
I came here looking for work as a mercenary, me and my brother, and we signed on along with these orcs. They were here as well. We were 2 separate parties, and they were very excited to see us. And they brought us on, and I didn't think that they would have the gall to betray me and my brother the way that they did. But they did, and then they said that we would be a better service once they altered us.
Altered. That would explain some of the creatures we have encountered here.
Yes, they started killing the orcs right away and turning them. Some of them fled and holed up in one of the rooms to the south. But I haven't heard from them in a day or two. I haven't heard of them in a day or two.
They have been dispatched.
I'll move over to the doorway there, leading into that room.
Okay. Also, let's see here. Why do I keep rolling 2s? It's dumb. Okay. Nice. You'll move into this room.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so as you move into this room, you will also see six. You'll see this wooden door here that appears to be just like a generic, simple wooden door. And yeah, he's just talking away. He sees you come into the room with an orc on your back, and he kind of like looks confused for a second. But he kind of like looks to Eowyn, and as Eowyn doesn't really react, then he just doesn't react either. You can see that he's pretty well versed in all sorts of stuff. It's like not the weirdest thing that he's encountered before. Does anybody else want to come into this room?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I am, and I'm quite curious about this setup.
Nice.
What's the Dragonkin guy's reaction to us carrying the orc in?
Well, he saw the orc be carried in at first, and he kind of like did like a raised eyebrow, and then like looked over to Eowyn, and then saw that Eowyn didn't really seem bothered, so he doesn't seem bothered either for the most part. And then he'll just, I guess in common, he'll be like, "So you found one of the orcs? That's one of the survivors. Where did you find him?"
Put him down next to the dragon guy.
Okay.
And say, friend of yours?
Acquaintance, I suppose you could say. He was an acquaintance. There we go. Separate companies, same contract. Me and my brother, we were freelance. What have you seen so far? And he'll, I guess he'll. I don't want to open Teams. My computer's being stupid. He'll go through the archway, and he'll kind of like look through it with his sword drawn, but he's just still trying to be quiet. He'll be like, I don't know if there's still time, but they dumped me in here. They must have thought I was dead, and they must not have gotten started. They must have. Oh, as he kind of stumbles into the other room through the archway. Do you guys
I hope we'll just explain. Oh yeah, we killed a bunch of live orcs, and we killed a bunch of dead orcs, and we gloriously killed this dragon thing.
He'll like stop in the doorway, and then he'll turn, and he'll say, "You killed what?"
Oh, it was amazing. We destroyed this dragon, undead dragon thing.
It was dead.
Oh, he'll look sad, and then he'll like for a moment he'll look like just utterly dismayed, and then he'll just like kind of grit his teeth and just like stand up straight, and then he'll be he'll just have like this kind of like focus on his face, and like, well, I guess I've got some revenging to do.
I walk up to him and say in Draconic, "Excuse my friend's tack. He was dispatched with great ferocity and with holy magic. He put up a fight to the very end."
Make a persuasion check, I guess.
Persuasion?
Blimralph, I love it.
Yeah.
Did you have an inkling that this might have been the case, Karsten?
Yeah.
I kind of figured. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Hack's face. Make a perception check.
It's a solid 10.
Nice.
Marianne
It's
is gonna.
nice.
Marianne's gonna offer him
He'll
dragon's,
nice.
dragon scale and be like, I'm missing my brother too.
He'll pipe up. He'll take the scale, and he'll put it like he'll kind of like into like a breast pocket, and then he'll look to Dakin and he'll be like, "Save your Codolin for the children. There's work to be done. What's done is done." And he'll like spit on the ground, and like there'll be like a singe, like a little bit of smoke come up from the floor where he spit, and then he'll just like take a breath, and he'll storm into this room as well. And you see that this room is like fairly it's like dimly lit. There's a couple of torches that are like near the end of their life in some of the corners. This room here itself is it's large. It's about 50 feet by what is this? By 50 feet by 70 feet rectangular. There are multiple torture devices kind of scattered throughout the room, and there's like a broken sword hilt on the floor with like a shattered blade, lots of blood stains, and then you can also see some like a pile of like fresh like, entrails and organs and whatnot in another pile that's still like kind of steaming, and some like leftover bandages and whatnot off nearby a table. And as he goes out into that room, Haxvice, make a perception check as you're standing at the back of the group.
Didn't see a thing.
Nice. You don't see a thing, but you know that the goblin isn't following you anymore.
Okay.
Cool. What do you guys want to do?
Forward with the Dragonborn.
Okay. How about the rest of you guys? What's Eowyn doing?
I'm going to have a control flames ready.
Okay.
I will follow, and perhaps it would be a good idea to see if there's any.
What's that, Dean?
I will follow into that room, and perhaps it would be a good idea for me to see if there's any evil nearby.
Okay.
Detect good and evil. I will cast.
What's the range on that?
Oh, sorry. No, this is my divine sense.
Yeah.
Detect good and evil. That is 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
So the half dragon with you is lawful evil. I'll just throw that out there. But you pick up something else as well. There is something nearby, kind of behind Haxvice, which is like a darker, more vile feeling that you get. And then also some weird like neutral evil feeling that you're getting from like over here, like on the other side of this wall. You can see that there's doorways here that lead to something, but that's the general area.
Okay. I'll just call out the Haxvice to be ready. An attack could come from behind.
Definitely do that. I might step back to that intersection to see if I can see the goblin where it went.
You see, so as you step back, you see the goblin who's like looking down the hallway, and you can hear like something like muttering and whispering, and then you see these like this gray snake like tentacle just wrap around both of his legs, and just like reef on him and like yank as his head just like hits the ground hard, and then just like pulls him right into the hallway, right to the end of the tunnel. do I want to call it a session there? Or do you want to look around the corner and see what it was?
No, I was gonna head back into the other room and I'll say, something got the goblin back there, but maybe it can wait.
Something got the goblin. He's done.
I'm not gonna go back there and look alone.
I'll go with you. Gotta make sure he's okay.
All right,
Okay.
Marianne, if she's gonna follow, we'll head down the hallway.
I'll come with as well.
As you guys both look around the corner, then you see.
And we split the party.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, as you see this thing, as it pulls it into this this creature right here, pulling the goblin towards its mouth, sliding
Nope.
there.
I don't like that at all. Is it a
There's a roper.
I don't like rumors.
Nobody likes ropers. I like ropers. Here, hold on.
Well, that fight could take us well past 10, so we can leave off on the fight start next time if you wish.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
I
you
have
want.
no spells left. It's just cantrips.
But yeah, we could call it a session there, and then
Sweet.
I like cliffhangers.
yes, the goblin doesn't. As he hits the ground and gets dragged across the hallway, and as he does, you can see like several electrum pieces and gold pieces just like scattering down the hallway from the pouch and like his belt that's like ripped up as he's dragging him away. As he's like, "No, my mouse parts."
Start mouse parts.
Yeah.
Not educated.
But yes, I'll call it a session there.
Nice.
All right. That's nice. I like that one.
What's that?
I like that. That was great.
Did
was
you,
really good.
Did you like the dungeon crawl?
I like it. Yeah, I like
love
the slow reveal.
Nice. Okay, that's good. I'm glad that you guys like it because I was trying to experiment with it because I don't think I've done it this way before. Or like I have like with like different methods on maps, but I like using Excel for it because it's simple with a whiteboard.
That's the way we used to do it in the olden days, Josh.
With like the whiteboard and the grid paper.
Well, we had graph paper.
Yeah.
Yep.
Someone would draw a map on graph paper, and then they take a bigger sheet of paper, or take like three or
Several
four
sheets
pieces of paper together and cut out a little kind of viewing window in the middle,
Mhm.
and then you kind of move that over your map, so you could only see the portion you were in.
Oh, that's cool. And then you'd have to like remember the way you went.
Unless you drew your own map, which you were allowed to do, but
Yeah,
So I
that's
could be
cool.
like, so I should be like doing like, hold on. Let me just reshare my screen for
there
a second.
there always used to be a member of the party who was the map maker.
Yeah. So should I be like doing this then? Like delete, and then just be like, whoop.
Also,
you could, but it would be nice to
would.
warn us so we could actually take map pictures of it, so we'd actually have them be able to map it. Well,
Yeah,
we could
you
draw
do-
it too, but
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that because like recopy pasting and putting it down again would be so tedious. But that's
Yeah.
okay.
yeah, dude, the '80s were like a wild time, man.
yeah, dude.
With those mohawks and Billy Idol.
Fuck yeah.
You
I heard
kids in
Billie
your
Eilish,
Mohawks
and I'm
and your
like,
Billy
gosh,
Idol.
that's not the night.
What's that, Stacey?
No, I'm just being dumb.
Oh,
Your
I heard
Twisted
Billie
Sister
Eilish, and I'm like, Josh,
Twisted Sister.
that's present day.
nice.
And Duran Duran.
Duran.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and your tab drink. Whatever.
That's the one.
Yeah. Just remember Dean and I guess Carson too. You guys both have inspiration for next session. 1 point of
Oh,
inspiration.
sweet.
Because the Looters Without Borders is still resonating in my mind.
It was fucking awesome, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
High quality.
That's awesome.
I'm disappointed that nobody reacted to my comment in the other channel when I said Looters Without Borders.
Oh yeah, I have to go and do that.
Okay.
Awesome.
Channel.
I'm taking off. I have some sort of early presentation I have to give, and I should really know what that is.
Sounds good. Have a good
Sounds
sleep.
good.
Have a good sleep
Alright.
when you get it.